business, so it's always an interesting thought if you should gain money with, or if you should just make a revenue, or if you just make it with a, we call it Black O at Germany. And though there are at the moment no Blaupauses how to make business there in the internet with MOOCs, and there are different options and different platform and vendors try different aspects. And so one is just the classic institution fees, but then it's somehow not open anymore. You have money or cost for certification or secure assessment, so they have testing centers, for example. There are some in the US who do it already. And they try to get money via add-ons, something like via textbooks. So there are affiliate programs. So if your professor or lecturers have books and they're, for example, on a big platform, something like Amazon, and you click on the link in your MOOC platform, and then the book is sold, then there is some money moved around. Or there's even for tutoring or manual grading, there is some cost and some people pay for it. There's one big aspect, third-party content licensing, where lots of the vendors think they can get money. For example, if your institution has some courses and a huge company, for example, a local vendor or whatever, buys it to improve continuous education at the institution. So we are seeing the next month and years if they will really work out. In Stanford or Harvard, I heard about sponsoring. So they are really alumni, and the alumni paying for MOOCs, for the young students or for international interested people. And so it's quite an interesting aspect too. Advertisement, it's not so big at the moment, try it out, but if you think on Google or some other third platform, there are normally adverts on the sidebar, so perhaps it's coming too. And their business model tried with university or employment screening. So for example, if you're looking for a job as a student, then you can try to get a job via MOOC platform, and there's lots of work done, so we'll see in the next month if this one would work out. And data mining is another aspect, so you really learn a lot about the learner. Each click on a MOOC platform is stored, and then you can analyze it, so how long the video is viewed, which quizzes are taken, and so on. And so you can quite learn a lot about the people, and perhaps there's some money issues in there too. We'll see.
On the other side, on the monetization stream, this is a not-for-profit venture for us. It's not that we're trying to we're not trying to get our costs back, quite the opposite. We know that we're never going to break even, but that's not the point of it. Any money that is generated from the courses goes directly back into the courses themselves. So any revenue stream is for TA development. It's for further content creation. It's for that course and that course alone. It's not for the school if they go, oh, we found this fantastic introduction to philosophy, loads of people, fantastic, let's make loads of money out of them. That's not the point. And it's also not about exploiting the learners either. So we don't use it for research purposes in that very, you are now lab rats, essentially. You know, it's meant to be that you are learning a subject with us, and if there are little research things we can do on the side that's beneficial to the learner, great, but it's not for exploitation purposes. We have signature track because we know that it's good for some people want that option, but we don't exploit it, we don't push it as an institution on people. They want to click it off, fantastic. I think we have a very kind of relaxed attitude to that, and we're not expecting, we don't want it to be seen as a revenue in that respect.
For revenue, same idea. First, we have no revenue so far, so the question can be handled. So we get $91. Our first check from Coursera was $91, and we invest a few $100,000. So first we will re-eject money, and then if ever we make money, well, we hope so for continuing education. We have rules for patents or royalties. We have rules at the EPFL. 1/3 go to the school, 1/3 to the lab, 1/3 to the inventor. So that might be the rule that is applied as for any patent, but that's not for soon.